Welcome back to the WHHI News. Joining me now is Mike Wagner of Shore Beach Service. Hey, lifeguards on the beach starting this weekend, right?
Yep, it's getting to be that time, starting to get warmer, so we'll start putting out people this Saturday, the 22nd.
Okay, now will they be out like any day from that point on, or just good days weather-wise, or how do you gauge it?
If there's extremely bad weather, we might not put them out.
Right.
Starting April 1st, though, we'll definitely have them out there every day, but I think we might have a day of full rain that we might take them off the beach for before that.
Now, you have people that actually assist with the chair and umbrella rentals, but they're lifeguards, you were telling me. Is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. We've got our what we call rental attendants that set up and rent out the umbrellas and chairs. They are all certified lifeguards. And our high chair guards are obviously sitting in the chairs. They wear yellow and red versus the rental attendants are gray and blue. But they're very interchangeable. On any given day, either one can do each other's jobs.
So for first aid questions or any kind of beach questions, any of them can answer it.
If you get lost, if you've got first aid and an emergency, they'll all respond.
And speaking of that, I know you help a lot of people that get lost, do you not? Or lose people on the beach, children or whatever,
Yeah, all the time. And we always tell them, find one of our people.
Sure.
Let us know right away. We can all talk on walkie-talkies together, so we find them real quick if you tell us right away.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
What about looking at the flags that you guys post and what they mean? Sometimes I have to look it up or Google it.
Yeah, and you can always ask when you see one up if you're not sure, but we have purple flags, which mean that we've got marine pests in the area, meaning jellyfish or stingrays.
Okay.
So if we have a lot of stings of either kind, we'll put that flag up.
Do you recommend not swimming if that's the case?
That's kind of up to you.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a personal decision. We're just trying to give them the warning that they're there.
Sure.
And then yellow flag means moderate surf conditions, a little rougher than usual. And then we've got red flags. Red flags were really high hazard. We don't want you in the water. So it could be because of surf conditions, but we'll also put them up if we see a shark or have lightning in an area where we really need people to stay out of the water.
Now, in both those instances, shark and lightning, do you get people out of the water?
Yeah, we'll actively do that.
Okay.
But then the red flag goes up because we'll usually keep everybody up for a half hour from the time of the sighting.
Well, I had a neighbor that was out near the beach near Port Royal and came across, I guess, some kind of hammerhead shark that had not made it, unfortunately. But so sharks are around, but you guys are all aware of that. And I mean, it's not something where I see that and say, oh, don't go in the water now.
No, they're out there. If we get a visual on one, we'll clear the water for a half hour from the last time we saw it, just as a just extra cautious.
Sure, and you've got the walkie-talkies, so they can let people know up and down the whole beach, right?
Yeah, we usually limit it to the area where we see them that will clear the water, but I mean, we've got days where we'll follow one from location to location and clear as we go.
Okay, now the whole animals on the beach issue, where are we at? When do things start with not letting them on the beach, or they should be on leashes at all times? How does this work?
Well, as far as ordinance goes, a lot of our ordinances change April 1st.
Okay.
They're seasonal, but one of the big ones is you go from a time when dogs can be under voice control. Starting April 1st, 10 to 5, they do have to be on a leash.
Right, so in other words, voice control means that your dog's not going to take off and go say hi to somebody sitting in a beach chair or play with someone else's dog who might not be friendly. So if you can't control them by voice, put them on a leash,
right? But definitely April 1st, you have to.
Okay, and I'll have to say, we'll get into that later, but after Memorial Day, there are certain times where they're not allowed on the beach. I had an instance where I wasn't there too much after 10, but one of your folks was very kind in letting me know, not nasty about it, but you're not supposed to have them out there after 10.
Yeah, we try to be gentle with the reminder and let people, and most people, if you tell them, a lot of people don't know.
Especially if they're not from the area.
Or they're not paying attention to the time. Usually very happy, very understanding and apologetic.
Okay, so how's it going with recruiting, and do you have everyone you need now?
It's going great, but I say we are always recruiting. Anytime, if we've got somebody that comes in and wants to work, we'll usually find space for them.
I bet. As always, thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
And we will be back. We're going to tell you all about Monopoly Hilton head style. Don't go away.